Hey guys, it's Vyrrg here. I know I haven't posted anything since June of 2020. My subscriber count has actually tripled since then, and I'd like to welcome all the new people to my channel. I normally post more often, but since last year, I've been really busy. I graduated college in May of 2020, and then started my career as a full-time chemical engineer in July. And since then, I haven't really had time to edit or make videos, which is really something that I enjoyed doing. So now I'm trying to force myself to have more time for it, and hopefully you should see some more content from me going forward. I've got a couple of different things in the works. I am gonna finally come out with the clip rotation guide to Star's End. I know I promised that back in my Star's End video, and it's been a long time. I've also got an advanced bartering guide coming out. Basically the only thing I've had time to do in-game is barter. Outside of that, I'll definitely be trying some new things going forward, so you should see content at least once every 2 weeks. I'm gonna try and hold myself to that. Other than that, please enjoy my attempts at enhancing. I think I tried a total of 36 times to get my first pen. I was really stubborn about having the first pen that I got be something that I built. I probably spent well over 30 billion on that, which is more than what I needed. I could have bought 2 of them. My strategy for building this pen at the beginning was I had a couple of different spare weapons that I would be crawning whenever I had enough cron stones, and then I just decided to start buying TET versions of weapons and blowing them up once I ran out of fail stacks. There was a point in the market where if you bought a TET, blew it up, sold it a try, you would lose about 800 million. So it wasn't terrible, but after 25 attempts with that, it started to add up. Finally, I took about a 1-month break from blowing up all my money until the J hammers came out, and I figured, hey, 2 free attempts. I will keep saving for a pen, and if I fail it, I will buy one. Ended up just enhancing one of my base dandies to TET and tried with a J hammer. I didn't even expect it to go, so I skipped the animation, which was pretty funny. I had another J-hammer left, so I figured, hey, why not go for another pen? Plus they gave out a ton of crown stones. My first J-hammer attempt on the Bheg gloves failed. But I had that extra 160 stack, so I decided to try again with crons. I think I had 5 cron attempts based on all the crons they'd given us. It was a spare set of Bhegs, so I could keep the Caphras whenever I tried it with crons. That's always a decent strategy when you have backup gear and you want to cron something. Don't cron your main gear, because you'll lose out on all your Caphras levels. After my last crown attempt, I figured I'd just hit it raw once. And, you know, if it went down to try, that was fine. I would just either sell it or keep it for building stacks later on. But I knew it would bother me if I didn't at least give it a shot. Now that I finally had a couple pens, I joined a Node War guild and started having some fun. Switched over to Succession for PvP, just for Node War, so I could play support and deal some decent damage while more protected. Though I realized that with my main hand still Tet, I was very low on my Succession AP and I wasn't really going to do anything that useful. So after Node War, where I went okay, I mean I got 25 kills, I decided to start building a Blackstar. I went from base on stream with my guild, so thank you to all the guys that were there to support me. It was a lot of fun. I'll talk you through my strategy for enhancing post-pry. Basically, for every attempt, you'll need your main stack and at least a 60 stack. A 60 stack is decent to start at. 80 if you don't want to spend that much on your massive pure magics if you don't have very many. I have like 200 or something, so it didn't really bother me. So I started at 60 stacks, and then when I started running out, I started using my higher stacks. But basically, you want to cron from duo to try, because that's only 100 crons, so it's like 100 million an attempt, basically. And then when you're at Tet, you can, or when you're at try, and you're going for Tet, you can build a very large fail stack. So regardless of whether or not you make your Tet, you're gonna get some really great improvements on that fail stack. It's kind of a win-win, because either you build a huge fail stack, get over 200, start tapping pen ornaments, or you get a Tet Blackstar, which is usually worth, 13, 14 billion. I think in total, I attempted 9 times and only spent about 2.5 billion. So a buddy of mine that I've been playing games with since I was like 11 years old, he hit his Tet Blackstar by dragging everything off the screen and always told me how to do it, so that's why you'll see me doing it on my Tet attempts. It's kind of weird, but I like how you don't actually see the progression. So shout out to Ace Minkoza for that. Kind of started to give up hope that I would get it that night. I only had one more stack, and I'd blown up like all of my 100 stacks, which was kind of sad. But I figured I'd give it one more go.
I'm probably gonna get a snow.
I wouldn't hide it on this one. Don't hide it on this one.
Alright.
Nope.
I won't hide it. I'll cancel it.
Spin it. Spin it.
Zug zug boog boog. You got
Spin it.
this.
Spin it. Spin it.
Boom! I told you. Don't hide it.
Boog boog.
Thanks, guys.
Congrats, man.
Thank you.
There you go. You keeping it or are you selling it?
I'm definitely keeping it. It's a huge.
Do you still have your J hammers?
No, I don't.
Wait. Yeah, that's a big AP boost.
Yeah, you.
That's a huge jump for you. That's awesome.
That's actually gonna increase your grinding like no fucking other too.
Oh,
I know. It looks
hell
like
yeah.
That monster damage, yeah.
So after all that effort in the last like month and a half, I've gained about 27 on my gear score. I had 272 AP awakening and like no DP. If you're still here, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I'll definitely have more content out coming soon, and I hope to see you guys there. So, yeah, that's it for me.
It's kind of a win-win.